always good.
You looking forward to this fight as much as we are?
Yeah, I am. I'm very relaxed and happy this fight's going ahead. And Tyson's in full health this time, and no excuses. He's at a good camp, the best of sparring, and ready to go.
What's it like in Team Fury at the moment? I mean, if you're talking about a career that's reaching the sharp end, the serious point, does it taste different right now?
To me, I just take every fight as it comes. We just got to get through every fight, and we work towards that. We don't cut corners, and we'll just obviously when we get through this fight, we can all sit back happy and look forward to a mega fight with hopefully Klitschko at the end of the year.
You seem quite confident, Christian Hammer. Is that the first time you guys have encountered him in the pre-fight warm-up? Or?
I just don't rate Christian Hammer, to be honest. He lost against Kevin Johnson, got his head jabbed off. Kevin Johnson boxed him with one hand because Kevin Johnson ain't got much of a right hand. He didn't know what to do against him. I see him as a limited fighter. I see him as a fighter that can be knocked out. And I think it'll all fall apart on the night for him.
Is that, I know you take it one fight at a time, but is that why you guys are, you look at the heavyweight division and think that Tyson could go on and actually, dominate it if he comes through this fight and the next one successfully?
Yeah, 100%. The only man to beat out there is Vladimir Klitschko. I think he's only going to be the serious threat for Tyson. I think this is a fight that we're really looking at. These type of opponents, they can only get the foot in the door if we undermine them or don't prepare properly for them. But that's not the case. So I see Christian Hammer being in all kinds of trouble.
I see a different Tyson every time he comes out. Every fight seems a little bit more mature. Every fight seems a little bit more focused. You guys seem to keep him quite tempered, whereas I guess in the past he might have got carried away with things. Is that the case?
It's just a case of, I think, him maturing and realising what works in the ring, what doesn't, and it's a case of just growing up in the ring. It takes years to be a heavyweight champion of the world, and I think he's had the right grounding and he's coming at the right time.
Yeah, both fighters have started in 2008 as pros.
Yeah.
Both fighters had amateur records. It's gone a little bit different for each man. Would you have done it any different for Tyson?
No, I'm glad he's had the grounding he's had. He's had the right kind of fights. He's been under heavy pressure fights in Madison Square Garden. He's fought some decent people along the way. So very, very happy with his grounding, and I believe he's ready.
Tell me, let's dream for a little bit. If it all goes how it's supposed to go, and we end the year how you want it to be, what's the biggest fight, and where would it take place for you, for Tyson?
For me, the biggest fight on the planet is Vladimir Klitschko in London. So that's the biggest fight out there. I think it's the biggest money-grossing fight on a business level, and that's a fight everybody wants to see. Because Vladimir Klitschko, he's at the top of the pile. I see him above all the rest of them. So I think Tyson's got it to do, and that's a fight we're relishing in achieving.
I thought you fought a very good fight against Chisora. I don't care what anybody says. I thought that was probably the best Tyson I've seen.
Yeah.
Is he going to get better for this fight? Is he going to show a similar level of skill? And
He's going to show a totally different dimension to him to that. So like I said, we do what we had to do against Chisora. This is an occasion where a fighter only needs to do. If you're winning every round and winning it comfortable, don't change it. Fighters only need to go through the gears. If they're pushed, and they have to do. So basically, it's a case of being sensible. There's a lot at stake. We've got Vladimir Klitschko coming up. So basically, it's just treading water, not taking any chances, and getting to that final bell, if you like.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it.